All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Whichever time you're watching this live stream, you're welcome to FX Media YouTube Live Market Review. So in today's live market review, we're going to be doing things differently. All right, so as to accommodate and help people who are using different strategies. All right, so if you're using the strategy of SMC or using the strategy of PA, so you're welcome because we are going to be looking at the market in that. All right, so hope you guys are with me. So don't get yourself distracted, just stay and follow up what we are doing because we're also going to be giving out funded accounts tonight. Okay, so if you're one of the lucky winner, congratulations to you. Though everybody's a winner. Okay, so don't forget that everybody's a winner. So if you don't get an account tonight, it doesn't matter. All right, so just follow up and you're going to get value. Okay, so I know we have different categories of people right here with us. The people who are new to forex trading and they're just learning, they're just hearing about it for the first time, or they are just you know, they've been trading but they are blowing accounts, and people who are back, we don't say that they're already stay in the market for long and they're making money. Different categories, doesn't matter. So this live market review is for all categories. Okay, so if you are a newbie and there's a chance that you may not understand what you're dealing with, but that's not a problem. You're invited here so you can stay in an environment of traders, okay, like-minded traders, professional traders, and moving forward by the grace of God, I'm also going to be inviting one or two students that are forex millionaires already on live market review. Those of you that knows FX Media know that we do bring in one or two persons then. Yeah, so but we're going to resume that back so you can learn from your seniors in the industry, in the forex industry. Yes, I'm going to be bringing them, all right, one after the other. Okay, so you can learn from that. I believe you guys would want that too, so you can get one or two values from them, how they're able to scale up from FX Media and how they're able to scale up in forex trading. I'm sure you guys will want that kind of value, so don't worry, we're here to the end. All right, so Chucky will say you're my friend to the end. All right, so we're trading to the end of time. All right, so forex is something that is very, very interesting, that wherever you are around the world you can actually do. Somebody remember the person I brought in? Well, I think I saw something like that right now. I saw a name that popped up. Did he delete it? Okay, I've seen it. That's Austin. He said Spencer Kelechi. Yes, I brought in Spencer Kelechi. And there's also Quitek. Some of you I know him. He's a staff of FX Media. Yeah, so I think the next person I'm going to be bringing in is Emmanuel. Yeah, Emmanuel. Emmanuel should be the next person I should be bringing in. Yeah. By the next market review, you should have that person on board. All right, so I'm sure you guys are looking forward to that. So there's a whole lot that's going to be happening this second half of the year 2025. If you look at your account balance from January to now and you're not proud of it, then you need to wake up. You need to wake up big time. You need to wake up. This is the second half of the year, so don't throw the opportunities that you have waiting for you. All right, so if you look at your account balance, you're not okay with it, you have to start doing things differently, because I'm bringing massive updates for you guys in tonight's class, tonight's stream, so you can get value and track your trading style, track what you're doing in the second half of the year. This is July, which is the first month of the second half of the year. All right, so there are still things you can achieve in the next 6 months before Christmas. All right, so you need to give yourself a plan. Probably you have made your first 10 million naira, and maybe you plan to make like 30 million naira, but you just made 10 million naira. Okay, you can still try better to hit your goal. Or maybe you've made like 500 million and your plan is to make like 1 billion before the end of the year. You still have 6 months to go, and probably you're in the category of Odo, you are zero, you don't have anything. Well, there's still opportunity for you, because the beautiful thing about Forex now is that you have funded accounts. Money is no longer the problem like that, compared to when you have to gather a whole lot of money. The opportunities where you even get extra accounts, even get a double of your deposit, and so opportunities for you to make money. So it's just left for you to perfect your skill. And like I said to you, bringing to you, I decided to tweak some things in the live market review, because I know so far so good we've been doing PA. So today we're also going to be looking at SMC approach. Then we'll see the one, we'll put them head to head, SMC versus PA. Which one are you going to pick? Which one are you doing? Or which one do you think is best? Which one do you think will give you more money? So we're going to be looking at that head to head, analyzing the market in SMC way and analyzing the market in PA way. All right, PA stands for price actions. And if you're wondering, okay, what's price action? Price action is when you use the strategies of the support and resistance, and as well as your trend lines. All right. So your SMC is where you use stuff like your order block, FVGs, break of structure, MSS, inducement, liquidity, market structure, and the rest. So we're going to be looking into these different strategies in the market. You know, those of you that have been following my mentorship, I'm giving you guys different strategies. You guys know how we all started, from indicators to, as we forever stock in profit, to price action, to SMC, ICT, JRFAB. So boom, we are putting all the pieces together, which one that is going to be convenient for you. Probably some of you are already doing this, and some of you are doing your PA, some of you are doing your indicators. Cool, doesn't matter. So we're putting head to head two strategies today. And as time goes on in our market reviews, we're going to be putting different things together. Like I've intended you guys on one of the person we're going to be bringing in, one of a student. This one, a very bad guy, as in very good. I think he should be on this call already. Emmanuel is his name. Yeah, I think I gave him an opportunity to be a staff for First Media. Yeah, and he's been doing so well. So that is the crazy opportunities that you have at your doorstep. What you just need to do is what? Perfect your skill. Amazing. All right, Hattingot is a beautiful, wonderful guy. Hope you guys can see me. Hope I'm clear. Oh, we have 138 in the live. Beautiful, beautiful. Good to have you guys right here. It's been long. I miss you guys. Glory be to God. This month happens to be my birth month. Okay, so if you love me, yeah, my birthday is an opportunity for you to gift me. All right, so you show your love by gifting. Don't go show me human love. You understand what I mean? I don't need romantic love. You show me love in the best way you can. All right. So on the 28th is my birthday, and glory be to God. Yeah, thank God for life. We thank God for life. This year has actually not been very easy for me, but still I'm still giving out account, doing some amazing stuff. Yeah, and some opportunities presented by Tentry. Those of you that follow me closely know that I've not actually been strong from January, yeah, to like May. Yeah, to like May. So you guys are, those ones have been following me are aware of what I'm talking about. Okay, but inside there, I was still putting up myself together, posting, right? Posting and still giving out accounts, whereas I'm supposed to be receiving, but in my state, I still give out accounts, still give out money. I still even allocated about 500,000 naira to take care of people's school fees here and there. So imagine that kind of thing. But no one knows what I was actually struggling with. Only a few. Those I was actually struggling with, but I don't bother anybody. I know I still do my own stuff. So you can imagine that I've already given a whole lot to the community. And look at me today. Special grace of God, powered by attention as well. Opportunities presented, funded accounts to be given, you know, crazy stuff happening. Okay, guys. So I said everybody's a winner in the funded accounts, and I didn't even give more than 3 accounts today. Yeah, it's possible as the spirit leads. Yeah. All right. So since we have over 150 something persons right here, yeah, it's good to have you guys here. So what are we starting out with? What is the market we're looking at? So if you're just joining, you're welcome. If you are new, maybe you're just scrolling and you run into Express Media channel, you're welcome. If you're a trader, you're welcome. If you're not a trader, being a trader is a massive opportunity. Interesting thing that I love, which is you don't need to start referring people before you make money. You can refer people, cool, but you don't need to refer people in Forex before you make money. Hope you are getting what I'm saying. And there's no way I've actually said to people that bring two persons, and I'll give you this, I'll give that. That will not concern me. People that are referring people, they refer people out of love. The thing about Forex is that, okay, the money you make from the market is yours. You don't need to bring people before you earn. This is knowledge inside your brain. And that's the knowledge I'm going to be sharing with you guys right here, because what I'm going to be projecting, what I'm going to be looking at in the market. So we're going to be looking at gold and some other exotic pairs that we can actually take advantage of this week. Let me tell you something. For everybody that's in this class, in this live stream, listening to me, once we analyze the market and we look at the directions we're going to be trading, if you make money from any of them, make sure you send your trade, that you send, whether you made 100 million or 50 million or $100 or $50, make sure you send your trade. Make sure you take your trades. Make sure you take advantage of the opportunities presented to you. Okay, whether there's a promo or so, just take advantage of it. Second half of the year, you gotta wake up. Look, I don't know what's in your account. I don't know your plan. I don't know what you have written down. Check. If you have not achieved it, you still have 6 months. Don't sleep. Wake up. Don't sleep. Okay? You have a lot. The country is not getting any better. And if you don't find a way to earn in dollars and spend your local currency, you're going to suffer. I think I'm seeing something right here. Let me put it up. Moses Zubaru said, from confusion to confidence, my Forex journey with FS Media and mentor David has been life-changing. What once confused me now makes sense. Grateful for the growth, guidance, and journey ahead. Thank you so much, Zubaru. Thank you so much. Let me take a picture of that. Super, super beautiful. I love testimonies. Real testimonies are not testimonies that you're dropping testimony. You want to impress me so that I can give you account. Or you're no go work. No worry. If you are dropping something good and it's not from your heart, maybe it's from your nyash, that one concern you. The Holy Spirit will help me. Don't go the drop review or testimony so that my heart will sweet to me. Then I'll give you. You know, go work, no go want yourself. Okay, Obaji said, let's read Obaji's own. Obaji said, boss, you have made Forex so easy. When I look at the market now, I laugh because things that look so strange to me before my friends now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll take a picture of that. Sweet, 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 sweet. You guys are laughing. Yes, now it's the truth. It's the truth. You know, go work. If you like, we talk. You know, go work. Better talk from your heart. If you have anything, if you don't have anything, you don't need typing. All right. So, what is the first market we're going to be looking at? I put them down in my notes. You know, we're traders. Okay, so we have to take note of what we do. You're a businessman. So, the first market we're going to be looking at is what? EURUSD. Okay. Let me share my. Oh, well, the numbers are increasing. They're increasing, and I love taking pictures. In 1 minute's time, the market is going to open. 1 minute's time, the market is going to open. Okay, so those of you that already have running trades, yeah, you get to see what you have there. All right, so here we are. I believe everybody can hear me. So let's open up our chart. EURUSD. Always make sure that you are using the chart of FXCM or Oanda. If you are new to this stream, please change your YouTube settings to HD mode so you can see clearly what you are doing. Okay, change it to HD mode. So if you are, some of you can be using Akara data. Maybe you sub 200 naira to get 5 gig. You live stream, no, they chop data. Now except you sub Akara data. Yeah. So make sure you are using FXCM or Wanda for your chart because they're the one that have the authentic Forex market. I'm telling you, the Forex chart, Wanda or FXCM, but I use FXCM. Okay. Okay, so we have it's loading. All right, so here we have USD. Now, top-down analysis applies to every kind of strategy. Never forget that. Hold on. Okay, so your top-down analysis applies to your SMC strategy. So we're going to be looking at this market in SMC way and PA. And from the comment section, we get to see, I'll get your opinions from what you think and what you think works for you and most likely going to give more money. All right, we're interested in printing money from the market and not the market printing money from us. All right. So let's go. Top the analysis. We go to the higher time frame to do what? To observe, to know the direction of the market, to know the direction at which the market is heading to, because there's something that they call guys direction the market is going to. Day one or the week one, to see the direction at which market is going to. Now, as we can clearly see with our two big eyeballs, we can see that market is on what? On an uptrend. Now, don't forget that that saying that says the forex market or the trend of the market is your friend, right? So you trade according to that trend and not against it. Now, when you're trading against that trend, know that you are putting your risks mitigated. Trader takes they only take A plus trade and not jumping from one trade to the other. Are you an ashawo? You don't jump from one trade to the other. If not, you make money today to lose it tomorrow. And before the end of the week, you have blown your account or you have blown half of the account. And I don't want that story. So I just saw somebody that said they have blown 5 accounts. Why would be dashing the forex market that kind of money? No, they know they throw money like that. All right. So we're back to the chance. Let's go. We'll be able to look at this. Now, these are not uptrend. So we're going to be looking at this SMCPA style, right? Now, how do we know that this market is in an uptrend? Easy peasy. Market is doing higher highs, higher lows, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now, where is the highest point price has gotten to on EURUSD? Right? So the highest point that price has gotten to as our swing high is where? In this place. Now, we know that market follows pattern of up, down, up, down, up, down. So guys, please, if you're participating with your phone, make sure your phone is in landscape mode. And never forget to say that landscape mode, you can see in my video, landscape mode. So you can see clearly what you're doing and not like this. Right? It's going to be too tiny for you. Make sure it's like this, okay? Let's have it. All right, so let's go. Back to what I was saying. If you are new to trading and I invited you here, just stay in the class and see what are the possibilities of things that you're going to be learning. Okay? What's going on here? All right, so let's go. So this is an uptrend. So what are the things we're looking at? We're looking at possibilities to buy, isn't it? So as what would a PA trader do? A PA trader will mark out where the higher lows. Okay, the higher lows where market was rejecting from. And if you notice, we have where price been rejecting from, which is where high higher low here, higher low, higher low. Now the market is, isn't it? Which is where price, this liquidity resting here, this week that we have here. We're expecting price to come there. But now we'll be able to define that is an uptrend. So what do we do next? We map out our break of structures when markets, break to the upside or to the downside. So we have overall break of structure here. Break of structure here. We also have another break of structure. We have multiple break of structures right here. So all these things that are happening here are not actually a concern. Let us focus on this place. That is from here to here. So that is our business. So this is on a day 1 time frame. So what else do? We scale down to 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame. Now, 4 hours time frame will tell us the current trend of the market. All right, current trend of the market. So what do we do right here? What are we seeing with our eyes? What are we seeing? Okay. So for a PA trader, we see that market was trending downward like this. It was going up, down, up, down. This is a retracement, up, down. Then it did what? A breakout and a retest. Isn't it beautiful? That is the way a PA trader is going to see it. So SSV trader, what is it saying? It is saying a break of structure here. So let's have it. Hope you guys are with me. Why is this guy not clicking? Hey. Anyway, let's go. Let's proceed. So we identify this to be our break of structure. All right. So, but PA trader breakout, retest, push up, beautiful, no problem. So this is a break. So let's continue looking at it. We have internal break of structure, then external break of structure. All right. So we are scaling further to what we have to see what is going on in the market. Now, so when we have market breakouts giving us a new break of structure, we retraced back, we tested this, and started building up a liquidity, building up trends, going upward, downward, upward, downward, upward, downward. Then eventually now did what? It broke a structure here. Then overall, it broke another structure, the major structure. We know if you're trading SMC, you know that we have something that we call internal and external break of structure. So this is an internal break of structure and external break of structure. Okay. So what now happened after this break? There was a pullback here in this place. There was a pullback that happened in which we call our inducement. Okay, that is liquidity inducement. So when that pullback happened, what now happened? Price broke below, sweeping the liquidity that is here. Your inducement is your liquidity. So sweeping the liquidity that we have here and tapping into here our order block. And where is our order block? Our order block is here. Hope you guys are following. So here's our order block. We map it out. So you can see how when price broke structure, it broke the internal and external structure to the upside, made a pullback, creating liquidity on the same level, like equal lows, in which we call inducement. So price came and swept that inducement. Now, that inducement simply means taking out the stop loss of traders or early traders, PA traders, or people that are diving into the market that feels like, okay, price broke above, come for a test and continue pushing up. No, it doesn't work like that. Smart money will do what? To clear that liquidity. So, and that's what happened. It cleared the liquidity, tap into the other block. And the moment it tapped into the other block, with this week, it rallied up with speed, sweet money, start going up. That's why sometimes when price doesn't clear liquidity and you take a trade, then before you know it, your stop loss gets hit. You'll be wondering, but it eventually went my direction after I hit my stop loss. So how come? How did it go up? How did it go up? Smart money clears liquidity. All right. If you don't spot the liquidity in your trade as PA trader or SMC trader, if you can't spot liquidity, then You're just going to be the liquidity. Again, it's shocking. All right, so price came into the other block and push up. All right, so this is still on 4 hours time frame. We're looking at the overall picture. Remember that our bias is what we want to buy, right? Because the market is trending upward. So let me check the comment section and see what's going on. After we're done with EUR, we'll do the first giveaway. Okay, you guys are paying attention. But the bonus API is better than SMC. Wow, we have 185. Wow, this fits. This fits. Let me take a picture. Good. It's good to see you guys here. Session Joshua says serious jotting and write-ups. Thank you very much for that. That's a good one. Emmanuel said no, SMC is best. I know say we'll not fight today. This one says SMC. This one is no worry. I'll settle that fight today. I'll settle that fight. If I not settle it, remind me. Med drop up. They say I prefer SMC or Cosimodo. That's a QMR. All right, so we settle that matter. Let's go back to the chart. All right, so we're still on 4 hours time frame. Okay, now you need to understand something, guys. Listen attentively. Inside your PA, there are different strategies that are attached to it. You need to understand that different strategies. The way I approach market in PA can be different from the way Jeffrey Benson or Abby Forex or Dapo Willis approach PA. All right, so same thing comes with SMC. So in SMC, there are different approaches. Some persons can enter a trade after 2 sweeps of liquidity, or they enter from breaker block or FVG or so. There are different strategies attached to it. So if I'm analyzing, I'm looking out for something entry, and maybe in your own strategy style, I feel like I'm not getting it. That is a problem. It's your own problem. You don't own the market. I don't own the market. All right. So what I'm seeing might be different from what you're seeing. The main goal is to make money for the market. All right. So let's go. So we have market tapping and push up. Remember, we're still on the 4 hours time frame. What else can we see? There is a break of structure resting around here, but let's scale down to 1 hour time frame. All right. So as we notice, the moment price rallied down, it pushed up and started creating break of structure to the upside, break of structure. Then it did MSS, market structure shift, push up, still come down, blah, 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 blah. No problem about that. So what are we looking out for in this place? Now, you need to always remember that when there is a break of structure, there's always another block that causes a break of structure. It's sleeping there, break of structure, breaker block. They're always there. The thing that caused that break of structure. Okay, so now let's go. We continue. We have a break. Like I said, so after this one, after this EURUSD, we'll give the first giveaway. So we had this break of structure, a pullback considered to be a retest, but for me, I see it as a liquidity. Okay, so as price push up, a pullback happened, creating a trend line liquidity, push up a little, but still struggled and eventually swept. As it swept, it tapped into where our other block. So this is our other block here. With a week, it tapped in and push up, but couldn't break here, creating a new liquidity. Then price pull back, then push up and created another break of structure here around 1 hour time frame. Remember, as we're scaling down, we are looking for opportunities to do what? To buy. Now, inside this break of structure here, I said there is another block that caused that break of structure resting right there. So where is that other block? Here. This is the other block that led to this break of structure. So as market had a break of structure, it pulled back, creating a new break of structure right here. No worry, break of structure is just plenty. Then some of you be like, boss does talk structure. No worry, the market is made up of structure. That's why we have what we call market structure. All right, guys, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We're going to make it up money this week. So, yeah, we had market break to the upside with this week. Now, this week is showing you, I think there was news that there was news, CPI. Yeah, there was CPI that caused this weak rejection here. All right. The price came down a little, then push up. Okay, it couldn't create a new high. I know you might be considering this as a higher high or so. No, this is a weak rejection. It's not considered as a proper break of structure. A proper break of structure is where you have a body breaking above, not a wick. All right. So we have two equals, which creates a liquidity up there. All right. So let's go. Now, since we have this breakout, we have another block here, and so on. So now you see that price retraced downward to this place. So what else do we do? PHA will put a trend line like this, and we say that okay, price has broken up the trend line, which they're right, creating a what? Left shoulder, right shoulder, and what? Ori, which is head in Yoruba. Head. So price broke the trend line, we test and still fall. Correct. If you remember our 1 hour time frame, if we scale to 30 minutes, you'll find out that there's an entry for a breakout and we test there. So let's go to 30 minutes. All right, so you can see this is a breakout. We test, then price started creating lower highs and lower low down to this point. Beautiful. So correct. You see what we're doing here? BA, SMC. Everybody is correct so far, so good. All right. So now, as price are making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, breaking structure to the downside. Now, let's look closely. Where was the last low before market push up like this? Now, this was the last low. Okay, sorry, this was the last low. Then the market structure shift took place here, which is considered to be our MSS. So changing direction. So then we have markets now pulling downward. Now pulling downward to where? There is an unmitigated order block resting right here. And where's that order block here? Don't forget down now 1 hour time frame. We said we have a break of structure here. And for every break of structure, there is another block that led to the break of structure. So here is another block here. We modify this, then we stretch. All right. So now price is resting on another block. What do you think is going to happen at this point? So on 30 minutes time frame, our entry is either 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or 30 minutes. What do you think is going to happen right here since price is resting on another block? Now, do we have a liquidity? Yes, we have a liquidity, a trend line liquidity. So this is a trend line liquidity here. That's here. So price has tapped here. All right. So I'm going to take this out so it doesn't. We don't have our chart clumsy. We just want to get the right opportunities to trade. All right. So we have this price is resting. So how are we going to enter this market? When price came to tap into this zone, you have a break of structure that led to the bottom. All right. Now, as we have this break of structure to the downside, what are the things that we're waiting for? We are going to wait for a market structure shift or a change of character. Okay. So we go to 15 minutes time frame. All right. So price is ranging. So for me, what am I going to be looking out for? We go to 5 minutes. If I don't see my entry on 15 minutes, I check 5 minutes. So we have price ranging. I don't usually like noise. This thing is noisy for me. 5 minutes. I go to 15 minutes. All right. So this is what I'm going to be waiting for. I'm going to be waiting for a market structure shift to the upside. How? How do I mean? Okay, I'll say this is my MSS. This is my MSS. So I have price pull back. Okay, go back to this place. So what I'm going to do is I'll wait for a proper market structure shift, then I'll enter at the FVG or breaker block that is going to be created. And where am I going to target? I'll target, but this is going to be like a swing trade. Only this trade, once you have your confirmation like this, is already good enough for you this week. I'm telling you. Now, what did I say I'm waiting for? I won't consider this to be a proper MSS. So when markets open, I'm waiting for a market structure shift, a liquidity, and I get my entry for my PUI. So once I get to my entry, so what I'm targeting is 158.1 pips, right? So 158.1 pips. If you're risking one standard lot, your profit should be 158. So imagine I open 5 standard lots. Come on, I'm cool. I just wait for my confirmation to get my entries. Okay. So once I have that, then I'm good to go. But if I don't have my proper market structure shift, price doesn't respect this other block here. Remember that this other block here is the one that mitigated this particular other block. Okay. So if price does not respect this other block, then I will expect price to do what? To fall below. How? To fall below down to this point. That's what I expect price to do. If it doesn't expect what I'm projecting for. So that is that on EUR NZD. Hope you got value on what I just shared with you all now on EUR. Time is already running out to So let's have our first giveaway. By the bones say this is pure wisdom. Testimony say newbies go don't confuse with terminologies. Barry Bone said the idea is lovely. Thank you. Kelechi looks at best place to learn Forex. Thank you. Okay, I saw clear entry. Umar Ibrahim said clear entry. Thank you. Mokhtar said, oh my boss, the teaching is more important than the account. Yes, boss. We need the knowledge first before the account, and we can be able to manage the account. That is the truth. Wow, we have 198. This is amazing. Amazing. All right. So I told you guys that we're looking forward to a time where we'll have about 1,000 people, we're analyzing the market together. I'm inviting many of you guys are listening to me. Many of you prove yourself anyway. Just prove yourself. So I'm going to be inviting you guys. Yeah, if you prove yourself, inviting you guys on the live market, you come and analyze and show us where you made your first $1,000 or $10,000. It doesn't matter. But anyway, you prove yourself. You have my number. You follow me everywhere. If you don't follow me, you're your own. So I said to you, Emmanuel is the first person that we're going to have next for our interview. So Emmanuel, get ready. I've told you. I know you are here. You see what's going on. So you're the first person. So if there's I'm not sure if I'm going to go live on Sunday because Monday is my birthday. Next Monday is my birthday. So it should be next month, August. Anyway, should have that. All right, guys. What else? So the giveaway. The first one is who? Let's look through. Let's look through. I know some of you be doing. How many of you have seen that my post on my status? My status where the guy was praying for market to go his direction. Before you know it, market does do the guy. Thousands of you within. They can pick you. Relax, calm down. I'm giving value, even if you don't win. I'm sharing value with you. I'm doing PA and I'm doing SMC with you guys. So let's look at this. What I don't show you guys is PA SMC entry. So how would a PA trader enter? So let's see what a PA. A PA trader will wait for what? Wait for a breakout and a what? And a retest before a push up. So that's what the PA trader will look out for. So for me, for SMC, I'm going to look at for a market structure shift, proper one, liquidity, and my entry, my PUI. So I can use 3 PUIs, but I can't say PUI right there. All right, so back to the giveaway. Ozone said, if you do not spot the liquidity, you will be the liquidity. Another quote from you. Thank you very much. Let me screenshot that. I don't forget to say I drop quote out of the blue. Man, make I snap that one. Look, you can't spot the liquidity, you become the liquidity. Such is life. No risks, no Ferrari. You guys are making me laugh here. Well, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's almost 1 hour. All right. So our first winner is going to be Isaac Noel. Yeah, Isaac Noel. So congratulations to you. You've won a $3,000 10 trade accounts evaluation account. Yeah. All right. So that leads me to my next. So guys, there's a two promo currently running. Listen attentively so you can communicate to your people. If you already have a community or you have a group of traders or so, listen attentively. There are two ongoing promo. All right. The first one is funded account promo, 10 trade funded account. When I mean funded accounts, I'm talking about the two accounts, evaluation and instant funded. Evaluation account is going for 10% off, and instant funded is going for 20% off. So then the other one is your 100% bonus. I know some of you may not be understanding what 100% means. Listen closely, it's for your own good. Well, Fami Kide, what's his name, already said it's now 100% bonus. 100% bonus simply means that when you deposit an example, you deposit $50, you will get double of your $50. All right. If you deposit $1,000, you will get double. I know some of you will be thief. You think that when you deposit $1,000, they now credit you $1,000. You now withdraw the two of them at the same time. Only. No, it cannot work like that. The idea of a double bonus is to increase your trading capacity. You know that you cannot compare $1,000 to $2,000. You understand? So you have increased your trading capacity. Okay, so that is how that is the idea of your double bonus, and it's beautiful. Trust me, it's beautiful. So whatever capital that you have can just be double. It gives you more opportunities. Okay, look at airdrop up. They say when this one happen, you don't even know when it's going to happen. It's been going on. It's going to expire 31st of this month. So don't sleep on the opportunity. One thing I love about 10 trade is listen attentively. One thing I love about 10 trade is that if you cannot do funded accounts, you can trade your own money. Isn't that beautiful? If you cannot do funded, as a similar, I don't use any other broker apart from 10 trade. Okay. It's not about promotion or something. You remember, those of you that have been following me for time, you know I bring updates to you guys so that everybody can grow. And glory be to God, people have been growing. I always share updates to you guys, whether you're on Telegram or Facebook or my WhatsApp, you get the updates. So I'm sharing with you right now two opportunities that you have. If you don't want to trade funded accounts, you can fund your own money and it gets doubled, then you can start trading. Hope you are getting what I'm saying. If you don't want to do funded accounts, you can do your own real money. Okay, so you don't need to be jumping from one place to the other. And don't forget, listen, 10 trade pays you for trading, whether you lose or not. There's something that we call royalties. I've said these things before. Royalties. Also, I've posted this video on my YouTube. Royalty, you get paid for trading. You accumulate points, whether you are losing or not. This only applies to when you are trading your real money. You are not prop account. All right. When you're trading your real money, you accumulate points. If you lose a trade or you make profit from the trade, it doesn't matter. Your points are accumulated. So once the points grow to a level, you can use it to redeem any price of your choice. There is Ferrari, I think there's iPhone there is cash, $100, there's Apple Watch. Thank you, airdrop. You say royalties. Yes, you can redeem your royalties there. You can redeem your royalties. So if you don't want to trade prop accounts, maybe you feel like you cannot follow rules, you can trade your own real money. Someone say you search it, you didn't see it. How? You are not looking well. Log into your 10 trade account. You go to royalties, loyalty program. You see it there. There's still time. I'll show you guys this thing. So you can trade your money and earn points. That's what I'm doing too. If I trade funded account and I make profit, I withdraw to my wallet, then I put on my normal trading account and trade the money. So everything is happening 2 in 1. You don't need to withdraw to now go and do this, go and do that. Inside there, you make your choice. You have opportunity now. Nobody should disturb me for any promo. I'm sharing with you guys the promo you have. If you are doing funded accounts, there's 20% for instant funded and 10% for evaluation. If you don't want to do proper accounts, you can do double bonus. All these things on 10 trade. If you don't have 10 trade account, you check the link in the description, you register, I'll use a promo code FXmedia28. All right, so that is it. So let's go to the next analysis quickly. Hey, market has opened already. Let's go. It isn't easy going live. So what's my next market? I put it down in my notes. Okay, next market, AUDNZD. So I'm going to be quick. I'm going to be fast. So let's see what we have. So let's identify the trend. Now, I want you to see something. On 4 hours time frame, maybe this trend is looking like uptrend. It's looking like uptrend, but overall it's a downtrend. If you go to day 1, you see a downtrend. This is a downtrend now. See, hope I send it. This is a downtrend. So that's why it's always good to go and zoom to the higher time frame so you can see clearly of the direction where market is heading to. Direction. So this is the 1 time frame where market is trending downward. All right. So when we zoom out and we have this now, if you notice very well, guys, you see that market is doing higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then pull down this news, push up, do the correction, and start ranging inside upward to this point. Now, this is where market is. Now, this place where market retraced from, it approached a POI where that made this market to drop. I want you to understand something. If you are trading PA, listen, your other block is your demand. The other block is your demand when structure break to the upside, when it's making higher highs and higher lows. What do I mean? Let me show you. Let me just give you small teaching. Not like English confuse your brain. Most of this SMC thing are English. Every strategy works is good. All right, so now look at this. See how market break like this. Break of structure. This place is your demand zone and also your other block. Okay, so if you are trading PA, your other block is your demand zone. Okay, for those of you that have taught PA. So now if market is trending to the downside, this place that I consider supply is your other block too. All right, this place, your supply is your other block. When market is trending downward, creating lower lows and lower highs. So market is trending upward. The other block is your demand zone. Hope we've gotten that clearly, right? Okay. All right, so let's continue with the analysis. All right. So we have this to be in a downtrend. All right. So where the structure here. Then we have a pullback here. The pullback market went down below. But let's zoom out. We have market trending, making up, respecting the trend line, isn't it? Like this, respecting the trend line. So let's focus. We go to 4 hours time frame. This is what we have. Markets just going up and down in this particular place. So this is on the 4 hours time frame. What are the things that you are seeing in this place clearly? So we have a break of structure, market structure shifts, liquidity, and the rest looking at us like Alice in Wonderland. All right, so let's have it. So first thing first, let's find out where what caused this double, triple top here. What caused it? Let's check it. So let's see. So this is the thing where market is reacting from here. It's reacting from this supply in this place. Okay. So let's go back. A special grace of God, I should be giving 5 accounts tonight. So I've added extra 2. Glory be to God. So that'll make it 5 accounts. Are you not happy, guys? Hope you're happy. There's nobody that I want to give you that didn't get his account. There's nobody. No, they want anybody. You get your account this time. All right. So we have market. The market was doing what? We had market did a break of structure here. We have another break of structure to the upside. Our price we test, push up. We have another break of structure. We're on the 4 hours time frame. All right. Then we now have MSS, market structure shift. So price pushed down and did what? We come to tap into this other block here. Our liquidity, this is our liquidity. The pullback, valid pullback. The liquidity in which buyers started buying, then eventually came down to sweep the liquidity. Sweep the liquidity and push up like this. There's, I think, what's the name? Emmanuel. When I drop a signal EURUSD, we made money from this EURUSD. I think between last week and this past week. Yeah, it dropped a signal, very beautiful signal, fantastic trader. Right. So price cleared the liquidity and pushed up like this into this resistance. All right, this resistance zone right here from higher time frame day 1. All right, it pushed there. And the moment it tapped there, price is reacting from where? It's reacting from a very interesting PUI. And that's what, when we had this liquidity, then we have an MSS right here, okay, that came down to clear this liquidity and push up. Now, pushing up, it created a new liquidity here. Sorry that I'm not marking it up. I'm not writing the name. Okay, let me just write it so you guys can see. It cleared it to the upside and tapping into a very interesting PUI that led to this break of structure. So this MSS rather, so this MSS. So price tapped in and did what? Sold down, create a new break of structure. So, but let's go to the 1 hour time frame. If you want to properly learn SMC from me or learn price action, it's a different class. We are having a market review. So I'm not telling you how to spot liquidity or how to spot break of structure. So we're not doing that. We're just analyzing the market. Okay, you want to learn SMC, or you want to learn PA or learn Forex as a whole, there's a class for that one. How to spot liquidity, FVG and the rest, the right way, directional, and know where to take your entries, your POIs, and so. so you'll be profitable. That's the separate class. We're analyzing the market as professional traders, all right? So I'm analyzing in a way that many of you should understand. But if you don't understand, there's no problem about that. You can always learn it from me when there's a class for that. All right, so we proceed. So in this place where we have price tap into the PUI, it's sold down, creating break of structure, break of structure. So we have a new break of structure. Where was the initial market structure shift in this place? Okay. So this is our MSS. MSS, then price broke down to create a new structure, a break of structure. Okay. Then we now have price to do what? Price pull back in this place, creating an inducement. Okay, which price came up to sweep and tapped into what the breaker block. Then it sold downward. Okay, fantastic. So what next are we looking out for? So as price sold down, it broke structure here. Okay, then you now have MSS. So let's go to 30 minutes. The new MSS popped here. MSS, price push up, retrace a little, start creating higher highs and higher lows, breaking structure to the upside. We have an internal break of structure, where? Here, on 30 minutes time frame. Now, if you look at this very well, as price was doing this higher lows, it was progressing to go and tap where into a POI. And where's that POI? The POI that led to this break of structure. And that's the other block. Sorry, that's only this one. This is the POI that led to this break of structure here. And we have an inducement that mitigated the breaker. So we have an inducement. The inducements are liquidity. So if you haven't mentioned inducement, you're not talking about liquidity. So you induce this, you induce the breaker, then as you induce it, as it mitigated it, so our entry is no longer valid for breaker. So it pushed up to where PUI of other block. And from that PUI, that is where price is reacting from. That's where price have sold down to. Okay. Now, looking at where price have sold down to, with what I'm saying, this price created a trend line liquidity here. So price is going to clear this entire liquidity. So I'm expecting more drops down. Price is already reacting from here. Okay. Price can drop down. But there could be another thing that is likely going to happen, which is what? If you look very well, we had a break of structure here, and there's another block resting that caused that break of structure. So price push up did a little pullback, right? Which created an inducement. Price come clear it, and I think price has tapped into the other block. Okay, to tap into the other block, we may be seeing price pushing up. No, market has opened with this bullish candle, push up to this place. So if you push up to this place, I expect price to still drop down below. So two-way entry that I'm looking for. So I expect price to continue dropping. And then to drop from here, or I can expect price to buy to sell. Now, we are not market makers, we're only speculators, okay? So if market does not go our direction, that's why we have our SL to protect our capital. So I expect price to drop, and it may buy up to drop. Okay, may buy up to drop. So that is what I'm looking out for. Okay, to clear this entire trend line liquidity. Hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. Airdrop update is following up. You say two-way entry. Beautiful. Alolo Divine says, sir, please the rules. What rules? So that is that on what AUD NZD. So let's go to the second giveaway. How many hours have we used? 1 hour, 9 minutes. Okay, to be fast. So I'll give 2 accounts ASAP now. So you can fast. I said I'm giving out 5. So okay. I need to sleep. Just for the saying only English full SNC. So now only English. Voila. We'll settle it at the end of our analysis. You hear what I have to say about the two strategies, SMC and BA. Okay. All right. So Emmanuel Jima will be said comment section the hot as well. The hot now. Okay, let's go. So our second winner is Festus Richard. Festus Richard. Are you here? If you are here, indicate. If you are not here, I'll give it to another person. Supposed to be here now. I saw your name just now. So our third giveaway is Abdul. Abdul. If you don't recognize the giveaway, I'll give it to another person. That concern you. Okay, so we've had our first winner, Isaac Richard Abdul. All right, so we meant to. So let's go back to the chart. So what is the next one we're looking at on the chart? Okay, let's look at the next one. We're going to be looking at USD JPY. Market is open, but as usual, we wait for market to settle, right? So we're not going to provide liquidity to the market. The market will go chop us dry. Guys, look at the gap the market created while opening. It's crazy, man. These days have been amazing. Especially this year, those opening crazy gaps, crazy ones. See gap. Wahala. All right. Top-down analysis, you go to higher time frame to identify the trend. So on day one, what is the trend of the market saying? Day one, the market is in an uptrend. So as traders, what are you looking out for? You're looking out for to buy the markets. Now, PA trader, what are you seeing? You're seeing a trend line here that price has been expecting. Price have been rejecting. Okay, beautiful. They've been bouncing up the trend line. You see that I'm serving two people at the same time, two traders, SMT traders and PA traders, what they're saying on the chart. So then we have price that retraced, that we're respecting this trend line here, creating lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. Then eventually now did what? Break. It broke above. Beautiful. So we have price that have been sitting down in this place. Yeah, on this support here. This is a support on the trend line anyway. Price have been reacting right there. Remember, this is a daily time frame. So we go to 4 hours. All right, so 4 hours time frame, price have been ranging here inside this inside this box. Price have been ranging. Then now it has eventually what's broken out sharp. So SMC trader, are looking at, you see a break of structure. So that's internal break of structure. Then you have an external break of structure here. Internal. All right. So what else are we looking at for? We scale down to 1 hour. All right. So we have this internal break here. There are so many breakup structures here that led to this external breakup structure. Remember, this is an external breakup structure. Okay. New sold there and tap where into this other block here. This is a breakup structure. A breakup structure. Liquidity. You have liquidity. Price came, swept it, tap into the other block, and push up to this point. Okay, cool. Where this market opened from, that's what I was actually looking at USD/JPY to do. I'm telling you, looking at it to do. So we zoom out. What are we seeing here? As price tapped into this other block, sweeping this liquidity, push up to this point. It couldn't break here. So PA traders, what we're seeing here is a head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Then we have price ranging, creating liquidity. Okay, cool. So on 1 hour time frame, I'm seeing a breakout structure here. Breakout structure. Then I have my liquidity resting here. This is my liquidity. So I expect price to sweep it, in which price has already done. See where price start to open from. It came to tap where? Into this other block. So normally, before I came on live, I expect price to come and tap here and be buying. And that's what's actually happening already. That's what's happening. Market is buying. So I'm still looking out to buy USD/JPY. All right. So still looking at it to buy up and sweep the entire liquidity. So where will our TP be? So go to higher time frame to see where our TP is going to be. All right. So price has cleared this high. So the next place price is going to get to is here. This is another block. Because here's the breakout structure. Breakout structure and another block that led to the breakout structure. So I expect price to come here. So that is a swing trade, 336.5 pips. So you see one beautiful thing. Once you get your A+ set up, you just take small lots and boom, you are good to go. So price has tapped into the period I was looking at for, and it's already going, it's moving. So let's see where it's going to go once market settle. If there is a new structure in what is currently going on, the funded traders are going to get it. So in the funded traders, we have expert traders that I have trained myself, all right, and they have also trained themselves. They've added more knowledge. So we have about 3 of them there, okay, and also drop signal. So the funded trader is just profit upon profit that is rolling out. There are more profit to roll out. So if you're not part of the funded traders group, you know what to do. Now you have options. You can choose to fund your account on 10 trade and trade your normal money. That is, you want to take advantage of the 100% bonus. You can do that, or you purchase a funded account. So I'm giving opportunities now. Opportunities. You can choose to fund your 10 trade account and get double of it, okay, and join the funded traders group for free. Or you purchase a funded account from 10 trade and join for free. You're not paying any money. Just make sure that you have signed up with our promo code FSmedia28, small letter, or you use our link to register. Then you get signal. Let's make money together. That's it. Very simple. People will charge you for VIP. You know this. Before I charge almost $200 for VIP and so on and so forth. So I'm not charging you guys for that. So you enjoy free signals from FS Media, quality signals. Because I said to you, I have trained staffs there. There are 3 plus me 4 dropping banger signals right there. All right, we drop only A+ setups. Okay. And the interesting part about our signal dropping is that it's educative. If you're in the funded traders group, kindly indicate it's educative. Most of them are explained. You will learn from the signals drop. Okay, you learn from it. I'm seeing a question here. Oluwafemi said, tonight is my night, both intellectually and financially. Beautiful. So what's the minimum for manual funding? I think it should be around $10. Please don't fund ridiculous money of $10. I don't need that kind of money. You can fund $100 and above. So don't fund this kind of ridiculous money. Okay. So it's asking which pair is this. We're dealing with USD It's clearly on the chart. Okay. Innocence and details well explained. The time frame used, the psychology behind it. Thank you. As I just saying about PA for the first time. PA is your normal trend line and support and resistance that you use. So it's called PA, okay? Testimony said the signal usually comes with setups. That explains the trade decision. So you can see testimony has confirmed to that. It comes with it's educative. So if you are still struggling to be your own signal, you will learn from our own signal, become good in your own trading. So that's cool. So massive opportunities for everybody to make money. Second half of the year, don't dull. So let's continue our analysis. So I think are we done? Okay, let's scale down to the 30 minutes time frame. See we have this. See gap that opened. Anyway, I've expected it to buy. So this is what I'm looking at for USD JPY swing. Pure buy. If analysis change, those infunded traders are going to enjoy. So 2 more giveaways to go. Do I have any other this thing? Let me see. Let's see Euro USD. Let's see Euro USD. Maybe we have a clean setup. All right, Euro USD, sweet. I've been following this trade. So first thing first, Euro USD, what trend is on? What trend are we looking at? Those of you that want to learn synthetic indices from around, don't worry, a class is coming up for that. All right, so these are not trends. So we're looking for opportunities to buy. Now, what was the break of structure that led to this? So we have a break of structure here. All right. So we have a break of structure, external break of structure. Okay, cool. So PA traders, we're saying price have been expecting this. I'm telling you, this past week, price have been expecting this trend line, just bouncing up. So enjoyment, if it's a bit PA, just they said they go, they said they go, they said. So it's just coming back, bounce up the trend line, sell, you know. And if you're trading PA, if you're trading SMC, you notice that price have been breaking your other block and breaker block, breaking them to the downside. So now, where is price currently reacting from? Price is currently reacting from where? Let's see. Since price have been doing higher highs, higher lows, where was the market structure shift? So this is the market structure shift that led to price to start trending what? Downward. Okay, price high trending downward, breaking structure to the downside. We have this also, break of structure. So the news came in, sweep, then did what? Came down. All right. So I think I had a setup on EUR that price didn't come to my breaker. All right. So but let's continue. So we go to 1 hour time frame. So this is a break of structure, another break of structure here. Then we have MSS here. And we have MSS. Anyway, so let's just, we don't have time to start spotting all of them. So now, we now have another MSS here. Where price, where price broke up to the upside. Then as price broke up, it had a pullback. Okay. So let's go to 30 minutes. Okay, let's go back to 1 hour and see where price was reacting from this place. It was respecting trend line. Right. So now Where price is reacting from? Price is reacting from another block that led to this breakup structure. So we have a liquidity here, then price is reacting from here. Okay. So let's go back to 30 minutes. So you have a break of structure, pullback. Okay. Then what is price currently doing? Price is currently reacting from this other block here. All right. So a trend line trader, you're expect price to push up to the trend line and do what drop, or push up to this resistance and do what drop. Okay. So let's go to 15 minutes. All right. So on the lower time frame, on the temporal, what I'm seeing right now is hold on. Hey, my mouse battery done the low. Hey guys, the mouse done the shake. Why did they shake? Did they shake? All right, so a break of structure, liquidity, right, liquidity swept, then price is pushing up. So expect price to buy from where it is. So we're looking at a temporal buy. My mouse is shaking, guys. It's getting low, that's why. So since we have this sweep, I expect price to buy. Expect price to buy up to this point. So that's what I'm looking out for. Yeah, expecting price to buy. It's already reacting from here. Then I think for these guys, PA traders, so I think I'm seeing a breakout and a retest. This is a breakout retest. So PA traders, SMC traders. Okay. Okay. So expect price to continue pushing upward. So that's what I'm actually looking at for EURUSD. I think I'm going to stop here for my head is aching me already. Oh god. Anyway, so like I said, guys, if there's any changes in the analysis, the founder traders are going to get first-hand updates. Right. So, but these are what I'm looking at. But there's still more here, but time is fast spent. There's still more here. I can tell you, let me just tell you two. You can look at on your chart. You can look at GBPUSD, a sell continuation, and yeah, and EURAUD. You can look at that as well. So that's what we have. They can look at GBP card. Give you guys enough. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. There's no way you shouldn't make money out of this trade. There's no way you shouldn't make money. Okay, out of what I'm talking for you. So further traders are going to be enjoying because if there's any new changes in what you have analyzed, they'll get first-hand updates. There's any other signal. So I just did this. I don't know what my staff have for me, have for us, the three of them. So if they have quality setups, we review it, and by Monday they begin to shoot them. All right. So guys, don't forget to actually sign up using 10 Trade Broker. Yeah, use our link or promo code to access crazy bonus. So there are other amazing stuff to come. Amazing stuff to come, okay? Amazing stuff to come, crazy stuff. And if you're not using 10 Trade Broker, you're going to miss out. Guys, I need you people to start pulling out loyalties from 10 Trade. Loyalties. Don't sleep. How? You can start trading real money, or you trade your funded account alongside this 10 Trade. You can start trading real money, so you can gather more points on your 10 Trade account, okay, and redeem your loyalties. Okay, redeem your loyalties, $100 watch or Ferrari or so. Redeem. Which broker is going to give you that opportunity? Yeah, I think somebody has been monitoring me. Said crazy again. I always say crazy. It's my normal stuff that I say. Okay, all right. Okay, so guys, two-in-one broker keep is that crazy, crazy. Hey, Jesus Christ, I said it again. I'm used to this crazy shit, man. Daniel Cole said, I don't learn small SMC today. Okay, beautiful. But the bone said we must get loyalties. Get guys. Let's pull those things out. Let the record be set that FS Media mentees all over the world are the ones that redeem prices pass on 10 trade. Redeem these things that they're looking at you. Like I said, you have your opportunities to do what? If you don't to trade funded accounts, you can trade your real money and earn loyalties. Beautiful thing about loyalties is even if you lose, it will count for you. You gain, it will count for you. Gather points. There's a video on that. If you want to understand better, go to our YouTube. Is there. So if you are new, subscribe, click the subscription button, turn notification, and get ready to rock and roll. All right. So remaining two more giveaways. Who am I going to give it to? Who am I going to give it to? All right. So if you have purchased a funded account before, let me see you. If you purchase an account this month, funded accounts, let me see you. Indicate in the chat section. Let's go. Purchase an account this month of July. Merit DC, you said my analysis is always the same with FX Media. Beautiful. Let me give you a cheat code. I don't know why some persons have left. Cheat code. Not understand the chance of winning an account or something. Maybe make sure you have purchased a funded account before. All right. Leonard, there's a drop broker link. Link is in the description. Check any of my YouTube video. You see the link there, or use my promo code FSmedia28. Let me type it so you will see it. FSmedia28. So FS Media 20, this gives you access to massive bonus, 100% bonus, 20% and 10% off of funded accounts. Then also access to our funded traders room. All right. So that is it. Please, when you're getting a funded account, understand the rules. Okay, understand the rules, guys. Not getting a funded account, understand the rules. Okay, there's a 25% profit split. I've explained it, I've dropped voice notes on that. And if you don't understand the rules of the funded account, go to always attend the Thursday explanation of the rules. Okay. Every Thursday at 3 p.m. the 10th trade goes live to explain the rules. Okay. Leonard is asking of link. I've said this to you. You only use the promo code. It will give you access, or you check our YouTube video, one of them, the description, you see the link there. It's supposed to be there. Okay. Don't say, boss, do you teach how to trade volatility indices? Yes, I do. I've had about 3 classes on volatilities in the past 3 years. Should. Yeah, but I've not had anyone this year. Ozone 3 said drop another code before you go. 133 time fast spent. Divine, Dicoble, you don't win account before. Now I remember you, bad guy. Remember you. Joshua said you can answer with $30. Okay. So the guy said that was my problem. I had my account blown because I didn't understand the rules. See, money is not easy to get, okay, in this economy like this. So when you're purchasing your account, understand the rules is important so you don't get to waste waste your effort. Understand the rules. If you know you don't want to do funded accounts because maybe you don't just want to do, you have option. You can trade your money that you funded, and you can double it. You already have 100% bonus. The offer lasts till 31st of June of this month, 31st. So you imagine you deposit $1,000, you are getting extra $1,000. That's $2,000. So you now have a $2,000 trading capacity. Is that not crazy? I've said crazy again. This boy ozone 3 have make me to start being cautious of crazy, crazy, crazy. Bad guy. All right. So say, can I withdraw my deposit and trade only bonus? No. Two accounts to go, two accounts. Who is going to be the lucky winner? Emmanuel Eze said, if I deposit with FS, see, you are typing FS Media Capital. No, they make mistake. Oh. I said it's a small letter. FS Media small letter, not capital letter. Small letter. So you not come to me, I'll not even answer you. Small letter with 28. Okay. So if I deposit with FS Media 28 and they gave me 100% bonus, can I withdraw it? You can't withdraw the bonus now. The reason for the bonus is to increase your trading capacity. I not getting what I'm saying. It's like a borrowed capital to you. That's what the 100% means. If you just, like I said, if you deposit $1,000, you get extra $1,000. So now you have a $2,000 trading capacity instead of $1,000. Are you getting me? So that's the way it works. So the profit you make on that $2,000 is what you can withdraw, and your initial $1,000 capital that you deposited. So that's it. That's super amazing. It helps those with maybe you want to trade a $10,000 real money, but you have $5,000. As you deposit $5,000, you now get double. So you are now having a $10,000 capacity. So imagine that's how it is. Just for I say crazy setups. Lambo, it's crazy setup this week. Lambo or nothing. Go hard or go home. Crazy guy. Nice one. I asked a question. Who purchased an account this month? Purchase an account this month. Let me see if you purchase an account this month. Indicates I can't find that comment again. If you lie, I'll ask you for proof. All right, so I'm giving three accounts on a random, right? On a random, and the remaining two is going to be based on those who have purchased an account this month. So it's fair already, okay? So I've given three on a random, and two will be based on those who have purchased this month. Okay. Hey, fundamental, you rather fundamental. Okay, there's no time for that. I already taught you guys how to do fundamental. Maybe the next market review. I'm tired. Let me just give this to. All right, okay. I think Ogun Dollar Bola. Yeah, so you are the fourth person. Send your proof that you purchased an account this month. Send your proof to me and your client ID. All right. So if you're registered with the first media, cool. So that is the fourth winner, Ogun Dollar Bola. Okay. Then we'll announce the the last person. Ogundala Biola David. Bobby Taylor said you've been with me since 2023. You've not gotten any funded accounts for my first million. There are many people now. Have you purchased a funded account? You haven't now. All right, CrownFX is my next. All right, congratulations to CrownFX. So that is it. So thank you so much, guys. You've had a successful market review and giveaway. Thank you for participating. Everybody's a winner. I've given value in tonight's class. So let's close this. SMC and PA, which strategy is the best? Now, the truth is that no one is the best. They are best on their own. All right. They have their advantages and they have their disadvantages. So what I will advise you is what suits your trading style is what you should follow. You can know SMC and still be failing blowing account. I'm telling you, you can know P and still be failing blowing account. So the one that works best for you. So the two are cool, they are fantastic, but no one is better than the other. That is what I can tell you about these two. So moving forward in our market reviews, so we're going to be looking at SMCs and PA. There's any other profitable strategies that I have out there I can also teach you. But for now, we're looking at SMC and this thing, SMC and PA. So if you're looking forward to the synthetic class, don't worry, it's coming up soon. But just get your commitment ready. Yeah. So just get your commitment ready. So that's what it is. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I want you to win this week. Keep winning, keep getting better in your trading. All right. Keep doing well. 6 months to go. Please and please make use of it. Trade, make good money from the market, and make sure you're using 10 trade because you stand a better chance. I can't unveil everything to you guys of what you stand to get, but just make sure you're using 10 trade. Just make sure you're using 10 trade, okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please and please make sure you pray before you sleep and pray for this week to be glorious. Let me just prophesy. Don't worry, this week is going to be glorious to you guys. Yeah, you're going to meet massive money this week. You're going to be shocked. The money you're going to meet this week, you're going to be shocked. Probably that thing has been bothering you. You start getting answers to prayers. Don't worry, just be honest. Just be a good person. Serve God in truth and the spirit. Yeah, and before you know it, the time will come. Everybody has their own time and season. Never forget that. Times and season. Never forget that. Everybody has that. So for the fact that one of your friends is doing well doesn't mean you're failing in life. You know, everybody have their times and season. Don't forget that, okay? So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'm looking forward to the next market review, and you too should be looking forward to the next market review because I'm going to be bringing in one of my staffs. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you. Do have a lovely night rest. Bye.